Welcome to Pep Talk with Wendy Summers. This portion of the Pensacola Expert Panel is sponsored and presented by Pensacola Home Experts and your host, Bill Sheffield, who is responsible for the content. Views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of News Radio 1620.
Good morning, Bill.
You know, that is just a great song to start anything with, isn't it?
I agree.
I love
It's
that
probably
part
one of my favorites. You did a great job.
Kathy, where was that song from? Do you remember?
Oh, wait. There you are, honey.
Try again.
See, don't even turn me on and want an answer. I'm not the music guru, so don't ask me questions like that. I do know the song.
You remember a band that started in the 70s called the Eagles?
Yes, I do. And, I really know that song because we listened to that one Eagles CD about 9,000 miles when we made a long trip. I ought to know all of them by now.
Remember a song called Hotel California?
That one I do.
All right. In Hotel California, after they get through talking and singing, they start playing the guitar. That's where that music comes from. I've always loved it. It's just an uplifting type of music. Makes you smile every time I hear it. Welcome to you, Miss Kathy.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here this morning.
And you are with?
I am with Bill Sheffield.
Oh, well.
Isn't that the important thing this morning?
That would be true.
Good answer.
Well, I walked right into that one.
Man, you might have met your match this morning, Bill.
I'm telling you.
That was awesome.
I did not get up early enough, that's for sure.
You want me to go make you some coffee?
Whoa, baby.
Actually, I'm with Air Care Wizard. We're your indoor air quality experts.
Now, what's your little saying? I love it.
We care about your air.
I know. I've heard it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I love it. And you do, too.
We do. We really care about your air.
437-1620 would be the way they would call us, Kathy, if they got an air conditioner or real estate question. Here's what I want to kind of talk about a little bit today.
Okay.
There's folks that are sitting out there. I mean, it's now, by the way, if you had plans for this year, it's May the 9th. I'd get busy.
That's true.
May the 9th. We're moving through 2013 just like we did 2012.
I'm telling you, what is going on? Can you make it slow down?
Nope, can't do it. Won't happen.
All right.
But anyway, so a lot of folks, kids are fixing to get out of school. Military's fixing to do a lot of reloads, stuff like that. A lot of activities fixing to happen. June, July, and August typically are the biggest real estate months we have, though we're in the middle of a great month now. And also, April was an incredible sales month. So if folks are thinking about listing their houses, and we've done this with several of them, we have our team called Pensacola Home Experts. One of the things I suggest, if you've got a house that's been sitting out there and it's already listed, you're not getting traffic, and it's about to expire, you ought to give us a call. You ought to check me and let me take a second peek at that house, because a lot of times it's not price, it's how you've marketed the house, and a lot of it, Kathy, is how it was prepared for sale.
Absolutely.
I mean, one of the things we stress with people is they need to have the house inspected. Mm-hmm. They need to get you all in there to make sure that air conditioner is real cold. Because it's summertime now.
It's summertime.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sell a hot house.
Nope.
You can, but you ain't going to get good money for it. I promise you that. Is that true? Have you ever, I mean, as realtors, a lot of times we have to show houses in the summer times. And, I mean, why would you not have the air conditioner on? You go in there and it smells musty and muggy and everything else, and I tell you, people will not stay in a hot house very long.
That's true.
But
and the air conditioner also filters the air, so it's taking that humidity and some of that musty smell out.
Absolutely,
so as it's filtering all that, the house smells a little bit better, and it's going to make a better presentation in the long run.
And it needs to be serviced. Now's the service time.
Now is the service time. You don't want to call us in July on a Sunday afternoon when it's 990 degrees outside and the relative humidity is about the same and say, oh, my goodness, it's not working, because it hasn't been working well for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So get us out there. Let us do our 35-point super tune-up for you. Get it running in a top condition.
Yep. You know what? An air conditioner does not just quit.
No.
It's been quitting for a long time, hasn't it, Kathy?
It has a slow processing death.
Yep. I like the way. Say that again.
Slow processing death.
437-1620 if you got any questions. All right. Write this down. You got a pen over there? That's okay. Just act like you do. Just pretend you're writing.
I'm on radio. I'm writing.
Is everybody ready?
Theater of the mind.
Pensacola. You got that? Pensacola homeworth.com. Now, what is that?
PensacolaHomeworth.com.
That would be a place to where you can go to just fill out some a little questionnaire. Tell me your square footage. Tell me your address. Tell me your phone number, email address, stuff like that. Just simple stuff. Absolute confidentiality. And what I'm going to do for them, Wendy, is I'm going to email them back a market analysis so they can get some idea of the value now. Because I tell you, house prices went up about 5% in the past 12 months. So a lot of people that were pushing upside down maybe consider selling that house now. But one of the things that we also do when we do this is schedule time to go on to listing appointments with them. And if they allow us to come to their house and sit with their dining room table and go over everything and truly evaluate the home, I can only do a price per square foot with the other way. But one of the things we're going to talk about is things like pre-inspections, putting a house under a home warranty. Do you know, Miss Kathy, that if you do a home warranty, provide a home warranty to the buyers and pay for it, that it is covered for the entire time it's listed for no money?
I did not know that. First
American Home Warranties. I suggest it to people all the time. Go ahead and tell your buyers, I'm going to pay 1 year home warranty for you. It costs about $350, but say the house is listed for 120 days from the time it's listed till the time it closes. That 4 months, you're covered. If that air conditioner goes, guess what? They're going to call you.
I did not know that the warranty covered during that listing time.
It does.
Time.
It covers are absolutely free during the listing time. Another thing is get the house inspected. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. We do air conditioning inspections. Get us to come out and take a look at it before you put it up for sale, or as you do, so that when the home inspector comes out, he doesn't find anything wrong.
Right.
This way, and then again, you're comfortable in your house while it's being listed. Why should you be sweating or not having your air conditioning work like it's supposed to when you would just as soon be comfortable as just have to make it comfortable for the buyer?
Here's where it really pays off. For those folks that are actually having to move, Wendy, that are leaving their houses vacant, that's when they really need to be double sure they have somebody that's gone over that air conditioner completely. Because I'm going to ask them to leave that on 78. I'm going to ask them to leave it not to where it's cold, but to where we've got the humidity out of the air. We're not going to have any musty smells or anything like you were talking about.
That's right.
And we don't want it to quit. I'm not going to go check it.
No.
I don't. I mean, I'm going to go by the house and go in the house once a week, every listing that I have. But the other side of the coin is, suppose it quits at midnight. I'm not going to know until maybe I just went that day, so I'm not going to know till the next week. And all of a sudden, we've got a hot house, musty smells, and everything else. So that's an inexpensive service that you do.
It is. It is. And a lot of people don't realize that your air conditioner is not just about keeping you cool and comfortable. It is truly about taking the humidity out of the air. And we live in Florida, of course. It's very humid. And if the air conditioner is not working and nobody's in that house, you are going to have a humidity problem, which can lead to mold.
And that's not good.
That's not good.
No, it's not. What is your number? How would they call you?
We're at 471-9400.
And you have a website?
We have a website, aircarewizard.com or PensacolaMoldKillers.com.
Wow. 2 of them. I like that.
We've probably got 3.
Well, we probably do.
I love the air care. I love your little wizard.
You like my wizard? Isn't he cute?
I think he's adorable. What a great logo. Very proud of you all.
Thank you. We appreciate
Good job
that.
on that.
Well, if she is, I am.
It is. It's fair. It's just that's something that stands out and gets people's attention. And when you make a logo, that's a big deal. Yeah. So I noticed it right away.
Yeah, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you must be franchised because the logo is so cute and so cool."
I thought you were.
Oh no, it's us. It's all us. We designed it. We set that up. We are a locally grown, homegrown business. We want to do business with those in the community.
There you go. Miss Wendy's now an ambassador for the chamber. Were you aware of that?
I did. I saw her the other day.
Guess what? Guess what happened this past Tuesday morning? Were you there? You were there.
She was there.
I was.
Guess who is the chamber small business of the month, Wendy?
Woohoo!
Yay!
Air Care Wizard. We are so proud of that honor.
I know.
And I was so
just
proud of
great.
you. You just.
I knew them when. I knew them before. I mean, they were standing up there.
She got up there and gave her spiel, and you had your whole staff there, and it was awesome.
Great.
Thank you. We could not do what we do without that awesome crew that we have. And you guys got to meet them the other day. That we have got the most awesome team of professional guys working with us. We're so fortunate. Great team.
Yeah, they're good folks. They in our BNI, John was there this morning. I told you one of the first things I said, you're well represented with that young man.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
And also, Bob's there too, but we're not going to go there. I mean, 7 out of 8 ain't bad.
That's
Bob, we're sorry. I apologize. I love you, man. What did I say? What was that website? I said Pensacola Homeworth.
PensacolaHomeworth.com.
Actually, PensacolaHome.com gets you there.
It'll get you there. All you got to do is just click on that first banner right down below.
That's what you really want to do, because PensacolaHome.com really has the full meal deal.
You know it does. It's got the Pensacola Home Experts. It's got our buyer site that they can go click on it and register if they're looking to find out more information about buying a home. And it's got the homework. You can search every home in the Pensacola MLS. Now,
I love that.
Can I say this for a second? People go to Zillow and Trulia and other sites. They're not effective.
Why do they? Thank you for bringing that up, because I've had a couple people say, "Did you go to Zillow?" And I'm like, no. Why would I go to Zillow?
In the first place, their pricing is awful. The way that they price houses is awful, because you can't price a house from San Francisco and Pensacola. You just can't do it. Number two, they have houses. I've got houses on Zillow and Trulia that I sold a year and a half or 2 years ago. They're still showing active.
Oh, jeez.
Not good.
They just don't pull them down. So I'm riding around. Buyers call me and they send me something off of Zillow, and I say, it's been sold for 2 years. Here's the site to go to, PensacolaHome.com.
There
you can
go.
search every listing in the Pensacola MLS. You know what's more important too, Kathy?
What's that, Bill?
Let's say that there's a listing that somebody from RE/MAX has got on there, and I write a contract on it. As soon as that contract is accepted, it comes off of the MLS because it moves to off of active status. Well, guess what happens on my site? It's gone. You can't find it anymore. So everything that's current it's important for you to kind of be looking at houses that are for sale.
You think?
I mean, riding over to Pace to look at a house that's been sold for a year, that's kind of waste of gas, don't you think?
Yeah, it might upset the new owners, too.
Yeah. Don't go knock on that door.
Oh, my
That
gosh.
might be skinny dipping in the backyard in the pool. That's not good, Kathy.
Nope.
So anyway, go to PensacolaHome.com and check your houses there. Tell me about Air Care Wizard's site. Now, can they register for your tune-up and all of that stuff?
They can contact us through the website and get online and just email us and let us know that they're interested in a tune-up. Okay. The best way to really do it is give us a call.
There you go.
Because we can get you on the schedule right then and there. If we've got you on the phone, and we're looking at our books and everything, we know that next Thursday we're booked, but next Friday morning you're wide open.
How many do you recommend that they do that twice a year, or once a year enough, or twice a year, or what?
The tune-up twice a year, and what we actually do, we come out and it's a 35-point super tune-up. We're going to check all of the connections. I mean, loose wires can even cause things to short out.
Yeah.
So we're going to tighten your wires. We're going to tighten your wire nuts. We're going to go through the entire system and check your refrigerant levels. Make sure that system is running at its optimum.
Right.
Number one, that's going to save you a lot of money in your electricity bill.
Sure will. Sure will. How important is it to change filters often?
Absolutely.
That's kind of a lead question for
Please change them. Please change them. What we find is that people that don't change them, number one, all of that dirt, all of that, the animals that are growing behind your filter, the dog hair and everything, all of that is restricting your airflow. So your system is really having to work 3 times harder than normal just to get enough air to circulate. So please change your filters and check them at least once a month, and then during this season, it's time to start having to change them about once a month when you're running that air conditioning system.
Is it a benefit? They should be changed winter and summer, correct? I mean, you got in the winter's heat and summer's cold.
Yeah, because we need to, we want to go through the entire system. We want to go through the heating furnace, make sure that it's working like it's supposed to. This time of year, absolutely, we're checking your air conditioning system. But if we can come out now and do a full tune-up and check your system out for you, you know that you're going to get through the next 3 or 4 months without some kind of a major problem.
How much is that?
The tune-up is $145.
Wow. $145.
$145.
Wow.
And we'll come out and just run through everything with you. We can even give you some tips on how to maintain it better so that you are maintaining the life expectancy of your unit.
Okay. Good deal. I remember one time on a home that I sold, I think it was about 4 or 5 months ago. And we always, when the home inspectors go out, Wendy, a lot of times they'll tell us to have the HVAC inspected. I personally believe that every home somebody's buying, you need to have it inspected, no matter what anybody says, because y'all know the home inspectors, and it's great. It's it's Bill Ivy and they're on the radio with us and stuff like that, and they're great. But they're contractors. They're not HVAC people.
They are not HVAC contractors, and that's what gives us the advantage there. Yeah. We're state-certified HVAC contractors, so we can come out, and when like Bill or one of them says, we think there's a problem with the air conditioner, he doesn't know how to go into it and find what the problem is. It's not his job. That's our job.
Yeah,
so we can come out and take care of whatever he thinks the problem may be and find out that it's not such a big problem.
Well, that's what I was talking about. That house that we sold over in Kingswood Estates, and it was a capacitor or something like that. We thought it was dead. We thought we were into serious problems. We thought we were the seller might have to spend a lot of money, and we were going to probably have to walk away from the sale. They got over there, Wendy, I think it was $120 or something like that, and they could just change out a capacitor. I don't know what a capacitor is, but it worked. It blew coal after that.
There you go. That's
right. And they do go at this time of year. They go out pretty regularly. You're just cranking your air conditioning back up, and it's getting a surge and everything. And those capacitors, they're getting tired. They just pop.
Yeah.
So we keep it all in the truck with us. So when we come out there, we can stick one back in and get you rolling before you know it.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was good to know, because you almost saved the sale. Because. I mean, all of a sudden, a seller's got to spend $4,000 on an HVAC system. They may decide to keep the house.
Yeah.
So it was a good thing to know. That home inspection had that listing person offered the home inspection to the home warranty to the buyers. Whatever that happened to that system would have been covered and paid for a minor service call. And I think they cover up to I think it's $75 that you have to pay out of pocket. With
it's called a deductible on the warranty companies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's just to kind of keep people from calling them every week, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Tell me about you're in you do a lot of civic things around town. Tell me about some things that you have going on with maybe your BNI or some of your other organizations, some just groups that. You go to the Crawfish Festival?
Absolutely. I was at the Crawfish Festival. Gallery Nights next week. And we are so proud to be sponsors of the new Evenings in Old Seville Square.
Is that right?
That starts next Thursday, guys. We are right in top of that. And we are so excited about that.
Yeah.
So glad to be able to give back to the community for that.
You know what? I personally want to thank you for that. One of the things that I tell people, like, when you're talking to money people coming to town, they're thinking about Pensacola. And I don't mean that everybody's not money people. I mean people that are buying a certain price range of houses. And if you're buying a house in $750,000 and up, you can go anywhere. You've got the money and the wherewithal to go anywhere you want to go. So part of my job, Wendy, at that point in time, is to sell Pensacola. And it used to be that depending upon the way the wind was blowing was which side of the old stinky I would ride on. I mean, the wind was blowing in, I'm going down Main Street. If it's blowing out, I'm going down Government Street. So that was a problem to overcome, because we'd ride by it and everybody'd be looking at one another, and not me.
Bill, you could sell Pensacola with.
I sold Pensacola with old stinky
downtown.
downtown.
Tied behind your back.
But now we've got the Singer Theater that they spent all the money on, all of that. But one of the things I've always told people is about the things in Seville Parks, Seville Square, on Thursday nights, and we were about to lose it.
Yes. Thank you. You're welcome, and we are so excited about it coming back. it's just something that we enjoy doing during the summer.
Yeah.
We go out, and there's probably 10 or 12 of us that'll hang out together at most of the events and just have a good time.
Well, News Radio is one of the new sponsors
doing that too. Thank you too.
Well, I mean, it's a big deal, and it's one of those events that just people in Pensacola love going to. And it's just such a gathering.
It starts. Did you say next Thursday?
Next Thursday, the 23rd.
Remind me to talk about that next week on radio, okay? Because I'm telling you, it is. There's 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 people that come out there.
Yeah. The music actually starts about 7, but we show up about 5:30 or 6 and get our little picnic spot and get all lined up and ready to go.
And there's always food. The food trucks out there. And stuff
food trucks are out there. There'll be, I'm sure, the ice cream guys and the hot dog man and all that kind of stuff's out there. But we bring our own little picnic thing and just hang out and have a good time.
I love Pensacola.
Me too.
I mean, if ever there was a realtor that needed to sell a town, it's me. Because I love this place.
I know. We're just so lucky.
We are so blessed to be here.
And I tell you, if folks are listening and they want to buy a home, Pensacola Home is right there. I mean, how easy is that? PensacolaHome.com.
Amen. I like that.
And right, that's the first thing that pops up is search homes.
Yeah, it's right over there on the right.
I can put in, let's see, I need 3 bedrooms. Let's see, I'm okay with 2 bathrooms. I could spend, $2,000. My maximum $200,000 maybe.
There you go.
And boom.
And you'll see
search.
Every house that's available to you.
There you go.
PensacolaHome.com. I tell you, we put a lot of work into that site. I had the first real estate website in 1997. I mean, that's a long time in web days.
Yes, it is.
He's too technically advanced for me. He gave me something the other day, and I called and said, "Bill, how do I push this button? What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't know how to do this."
You be like my friend from Payson. He says, I need to mash the button. He mashes buttons.
I used
laugh
to
every time.
Yeah.
This is my mine and Delaney's 20th year in Pensacola.
That's awesome.
We moved here in 1993, and I tell you, it's probably been more progress done in the 20 years I've been here than any period of time before that, because the ballpark's there. Downtown is in a major revitalization. Is that the word? University Park, University Mall. Look what's happening there.
University Plaza, awesome.
Look at Airport Boulevard. Everything that's happening there. It's just absolutely incredible, and that tells me that big money, huge money, is spending money in Pensacola. I mean, go out to Nature Trail. They're building 72 houses out there,
and they're beautiful.
They're
and the
gorgeous.
Price is
and
amazing.
The prices they really are for the houses that you get out in Nature Trail. They're incredible. So there just never has been a better time to get in the housing market in Pensacola. If that's true, there's never been a better time for you to sell your house. Buyer interest is tremendous. I know a bunch of buyers that have houses at Nature Trail. They did a car count Saturday and Sunday at Nature Trail. You know how many cars drove through Nature Trail Saturday and Sunday? Over 1,200.
Whoa.
Wow.
They sold the dream house Saturday. $479,000 in traffic sold it. So there's people buying homes. If you're thinking about selling your house, or you're not getting the activity on your house you think you should, hey, 261-5133, and I'll crank that house up for you. We'll put somebody else's children in that backyard.
Well, and I'll tell you, as far as Air Care Wizard goes too, right when I got to know these folks, that you guys came over, we had just bought that house, and I could smell mold, and I was just a little concerned, and your husband came right over, and he looked everything over for me, and he's like, it's in the closet out here. It's not going anywhere. He was just completely thorough and honest. They went through the whole house. He said the reason why I was smelling it was because it was at the front door, but it was in an outside closet. But I just felt so, it made me feel so comfortable after I had Air Care Wizard come out.
You don't want to live in mold.
No, and I can't. I'm deathly allergic to it. Hey, gosh, we've got only 45 seconds left. Do you want to take a quick call?
Quick. You got to be quick.
All right, Ramad, quickly.
Hey,
welcome.
I was just calling because you guys are, sponsoring music in the park, and you said there's food trucks out there. I work for Go Waiter. We can deliver food out there to the people picnicking, and, if they want some food from the restaurants, the local restaurants we deliver for.
Awesome. Good.
Thank you. Appreciate
Good plug, Ramad.
My name is Bill Sheffield. My website's PensacolaHome.com, and here's the most important thing you're going to hear all day. It should stick in your head. Where there's a bill,
there's a way.
There's a way.
There you go.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Bill. You're awesome. Just go to PensacolaHome.com, find all of his information. Folks, have a great Thursday.